Away in the gun. He's got some time. There's the pass going long. Marshall, touchdown! 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 Yes! And the Broncos strike in a hurry. Way to work. Way to work. Good job. Way to work. Good job.
Then you go through the new excitement. And we had a pretty good year the first year and a very ordinary year the next year. And then here comes Mike Shanahan, who has been in a situation with San Francisco, won Super Bowls, know how they do it, know what it takes to get it done.
Well, one play at a time, all right? One play at a time and make that the hardest play of the game.
That definitely has a lot more excitement.
Hey, John, set your feet. Set your feet.
I was the eternal optimist in that we would have a chance eventually before we ran out of years to be world champs. Were the hopes as high when I was, 6, 7, 8 through it? I was sure hoping that we'd have a chance to get back there.
This game ball goes to the guy that today, this match won more football games than any other quarterback in the history of the game. John Elway.
All right, buddy. Come on, man. All right, baby. Welcome to the good side. You know that's right. Plus free agency helped you because knowing that you can go out and get free agents.
Same, you did me for 9 years.
Now you got a chance to get better in a hurry. So as an old guy that, been in the 13, 14, 15 years in the league, that's the best thing that could have happened because now we can get good in a hurry. If there's anybody that's ever found out about the quality of a team and how it reflects on the quarterback, is this year for me. I was a great quarterback just because I was on a great team. There's no question there was a big void in my career, even though I did everything I could possibly do and really fought to be world champs, that it hadn't happened.
Guy today went over 50,000 yards per second at all-time passes. John Elway.
To answer the question time and time and time and time again, the question was, will your career be complete if you don't win a Super Bowl? And that's really the only thing that was ever brought up, was the fact that we'd never won a Super Bowl. And so from 1990, after we've been to the last Super Bowl, until 1998, that's 8 years. That's a lot of times being asked that. That was obviously the perspective that the media was portraying to the fans. And so, I understood it. I just wanted to remove it.
Talk about less said about how America is now looking for John Elway. Do you have any sense of that?
Did you hear when I ran into Pittsburgh? Did you hear when I ran into Kansas City? I've not been sold on that yet, so. I think the hardest thing about going to the Super Bowl was answering the questions of the 3 previous ones because it's so negative. And you get beat down by the negative questions all the time.
This one's sort of a tough one, but can you tell me what it's been like being on the short end of these 3 games?
I don't consider them failures. We lost. The hardest thing to do is to handle all that negativity and still go out with a positive attitude.
How has your game changed with age?
What I've lost physically, I've made up mentally, and probably not as good a player, but a better quarterback now than I was. I was just glad to be back in it and have another shot to be world champs. But there was a lot of pressure. There's no question that, the fact that I'll lose another one. I'd have been the guy with 4 losses and never won the big game. I had a great career, but never won the big one. So as hard as you fight to keep it out of your mind, there's no question that you look at the dark side. Even though the Packers were a great football team and we were going to be underdogs, we felt we were a better team than we were getting credit for. And I think that we actually snuck up on the Packers.
Steve Alpart on a blindside blitz. Right far in the middle of the back. The ball squirted out, and Denver with their second turnover of the first half.
The bottom line is I had to be on a Super Bowl winning team, and that's what my goal was, is to be a part of it. And my role in that game was not huge, but we did what we had to do to win that game.
That's the old John Elway that's been running for 100 years. He saw that goal out and he went for it.
Their strength was in their secondary, and their weakness was against the run. So you got a guy back there like Trill Davis, you got to get him the football. I didn't have any problem. I just knew that we had to pick up some third downs. That was going to be my job, and that we were going to run the football going in, and that was more than fine with me because I'd been on the other end of 3 of those Super Bowls. So whatever it took to get us over the hump.
They rush forward. Plenty of time for John now. Squeezes, steps up in the pocket. Elway can run. Come on, John, come on.
It was just a reaction. I didn't even think about it. Went over the top with my 3-inch vertical jump.
It's a 5-yard line. My goodness. You want to tell me the 37-year-old man doesn't want to win this game? That's sacrifice. Oh, man. The greatest 8-yard run in Super Bowl history by John Elway on 3rd down.
really the whole week, all I wanted to do is just be in the football game at the end because the previous Super Bowls have been such a blowout that I just wanted a chance in the fourth quarter.
Let's go strong right slot, C left, 19 toss.
With 24-24, we run on the field with 3:45 to go. I'm saying, boy, this is all I've asked for. It's right here. This is my whole career right in front of me with 3 minutes to go.
Elway rolls left, fires wide open. Inside the 25, gets the block inside the 15, inside the 10-yard line.
Watch it. Red left. Fox 3 run on one, right?
And the hearts are pounding in Denver. Nobody was Terrell here. It's Elway. Long count. Davis. It is a Rocky standing up. Can you say Denver is in the lead? And the Broncos are a minute and 45 away from a world championship.
We were able to get in the end zone, and then once we got in the end zone, for sure my heart was up in my throat. And you know, you had Brett Favre on the other side. He's one of the greatest all-time quarterbacks. So we were all itchy.
This is it. Come on.
As far as anything that's ever happened in my life, I'll remember when I saw that ball hit the ground and realized that we were finally world champs. The release that it was off me, and really how good it felt. I get shivers when I think about it.
Again, Skip? You might as well put that on a
That game and to finally get that win made my career. You couldn't have written a better script. I would go back and change one thing about my career now with the way it's gone with this. I wouldn't win any of those other three because this one's so special. When I was on Bubby's and Jeff's shoulder, I mean, I was like born again. I mean, that's how much pressure and everything was taken off my shoulders. So sweet, and the pressure was so great. I think that, I mean, just the weight off our shoulder was unbelievable. And it was 10 times more than I ever thought it would be.
I'm so proud of you. How good that nice wrinkle look on your face. This one's for John.
If anything that I learned is football is a team sport, especially when you get to the Super Bowl. One guy's not going to win a Super Bowl. The best teams win the Super Bowl, and everybody's got to be doing their job. And when you get to that Super Bowl, it's a team win, and that's exactly what that was against Green Bay.
Finally did it.
There's an insatiable drive to do it again, and people want that feeling. And so I think that there's definitely a lot of pressure for us to come back and win another one. Everybody keeps congratulating me for coming back. The thing is, I never left. As time went on and things kept moving on and the soreness went away and you look at the highlight films and those type things, you start getting excited about it again.
And the Denver Broncos are going back to the Super Bowl. They are AFC champions for the second consecutive year.
I'm not sure that there's a love affair between the fans and an NFL franchise like there is in Denver.
I love you!
You know, it's almost like I'm kind of the adopted son of Denver.
Hey, John, go take a run around the field. Yeah, you do it with the trophy.
When I got there, I was 22 years old and young. The relationship's been rocky and it's been great. There are fans that get upset when you don't play well, but they never leave you. And to be there for a long, long time, it was very important to me. To finish my career in Denver was very important. So it's been an awesome relationship, something I'll cherish forever. I know that playing the Falcons and Dan and the history here makes the focus that way, but I think that, you know, as far as I'm concerned, bygones are bygones. That was 6 years ago. I concentrate on the good times. You know, the focus has been on the bad times, but we had a hell of a lot more good times while I was here than we did bad times. You know, I'm just glad that I'm playing here for Mike and the way things are going. But, you know, that was 6 years ago, and it was tough. And, you know, I don't have any ill feelings for Dan as a person, and he's done a heck of a job with the Falcons.
I'll get that slant. I was real close. My hands were just front of the ball. He cut it from me. He just got a better position on me. But I read John Elway like a book with that one. And I can give you that slant now.
Was this a safety right here with the zone dog? Yeah. Well, that'll be great, because if they do that, we do go with our arrow or something. They're dead. First goal, back 19 handoff, quarterback, keep pass right.
We had a play, and it was a bootleg, and we had it set up, and Eugene had jumped the first one so bad that we knew that this one was going to be there the next time.
Fake nickel 19 handoff, quarterback, keep pass right on one.
I came to the line of scrimmage and said, this is going to be a home run.